Tonight, President Biden asking Americans for another 4 years, making a pitch to union members in Washington.
On my watch, infrastructure has become a decade headline. A decade.
Earlier, announcing another campaign in this video.
This is not a time to be complacent. That's why I'm running for re-election.
Highlighting his views on abortion, voting, and LGBTQ rights, while zeroing in on Republican opponents, who he never mentions by name.
Personal freedom is fundamental to who we are as Americans. We MAGA extremists are lining up to take on those bedrock freedoms.
And touting this theme.
Let's finish this job. I know we can.
Still, our NBC News poll shows only 41% of Americans approve of the job President Biden is doing. 54% disapprove. The president's move setting up a possible rematch with former President Trump, posting this response.
With such a calamitous and failed presidency, it is almost inconceivable that Biden would even think of running for re-election.
70% of Americans say they don't want President Biden to run for re-election, including most Democrats. But 60% of Americans say they don't want Mr. Trump to run again either. Today in battleground Pennsylvania, the critical Philly suburbs, we found voters like small business owner Dora Rieta exasperated by the possibility of another Biden-Trump showdown.
What do you make of that rematch?
A mess. A mess.
Why?
I think they both are very extreme, and I think we need someone that's kind of in the middle.
Cafe owner Christine Hicks strongly supports President Biden because she says he'll protect abortion rights.
For my granddaughter, I want her to have choice, and it is upsetting to know that she has less choices now than we did.
But she's less supportive of Vice President Kamala Harris, who's featured prominently in today's video.
I don't think I would vote for Kamala if she was running for president, but she's, she supports him, and I think it's a good thing.
Independent Larry Largest, a painter, is frustrated by high inflation.
Are you satisfied with the economy these days?
No, I'm really not. Prices are going up, rent's going up, food's going up, my wages aren't going up.
And echoing what polls say many are concerned about, President Biden's age. He'd be 86 at the end of a second term.
I think he's getting a little long in the tooth. He's getting a little bit old, and I have some concerns on his mental faculties.
But retired truck driver Mike Lowry tells us he's not worried.
I'm 72 years old.
You look good.
There you go. I rest my case. Joe looks good. He looks good for an 80-year-old man.
So, Peter, we're not seeing the president out on the trail after this announcement.
Lester, Biden aides tell us he's unlikely to hold campaign rallies for months. Instead, he wants to be seen focusing on his job as president.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.